Hey, what's up, bro?
What up, boy?
Not much, man. Not much. I appreciate you joining us.
Always.
Give me 1 second. I'm just going to send a push note out to everyone who's downloaded the app. We're actually at 1,000 downloads now, so we really appreciate it. If you haven't gotten the RBRBoxing app, you can get it for iOS, Android, whatever device. Make sure you follow us on fight nights, especially with all your results and all that good stuff. But yeah, we're joined by Tevin Farmer. I pinned the comment right there. You can ask him anything. The format for these AMA Mondays is pretty straightforward. We got a bunch of your questions already on the Instagram post that we did earlier. So we'll pull some of those questions for Tevin. And then you can just ask any question here live on the feed, and we'll select some questions. Tevin can go through and see what you guys are talking about. First off, like I said, once again, thanks for joining us, Tevin. Catch us up on what you've been up to since the Ogawa fight, what that situation is like right now, and what people can expect from you this year.
Just training. I'm just training in the gym every day. Just waiting for my next fight date. I know I'm fighting for the belt again.
So he got suspended after you guys fought, but where do you know where that process is right now? From the last that I read, I guess he has a hearing coming up.
Yeah, he gonna hear him March 12th, and that's it.
Okay, and then so if you don't face him, what would the other option be?
It depends. I'm not sure, but I think it's gonna be the next in line. It may be Billy Did.
Okay. All right. Yeah, and he was former IBF champion as well. So.
Yeah.
All right. All right. I'm gonna pull some of these questions out for you. We got a bunch of responses today when we posted that you would be the guest. So I'll just go ahead and obviously a lot of people want to know about Gervonta Davis, about Tank. So actually this is one of the first ones that I will go ahead and ask you. Someone kind of wanting an update on what's going on. Are you guys ever going to fight? Have you ever sparred? That type of stuff. And what initially caused the, I guess, the quote unquote beef or animosity between you guys?
I don't know if we're going to ever fight. I mean, it's not up to me. It's up to them. So if it was up to me, we would have been for it, honestly.
Let's say you do get the the title in your next fight, all that. Is that something, a path you would want to take, or you want to do it your way? I remember you telling me that when we chatted at the MGM. I mean, if you guys never fought, would it bother you?
I mean, no, not really. I do want to see him though. I definitely want to see him for sure. That's a fact. That fight has to happen. I mean, even for the fans.
Right. I think it's a highly anticipated fight. I mean, everyone talks about it. I think when we post about you or him, the other one's name always comes up. So
always.
It's something that people want to see. Kind of back to that question though, where did that anima, or what's the background between you guys? I guess
that started it was 2014. I didn't even know who he was, honestly. This is before he was with Floyd. I didn't know who he was.
Okay.
He knew who I was, and then I think a fan, somebody had tweeted about him fighting, and I just read the question, but I ain't answer it. And then cause I didn't know who he was, and then I checked back on this was on Twitter. I checked back on Twitter, and then I see him comment say, "Yeah, I'll fight him," something like that. So that's where it all started from. And then it's been going like that. He was unknown though. Anybody know him? He just got known when he got with Floyd.
Yeah, I mean, I've been covering obviously the DC, Maryland scene, so he came up on a lot of these local shows. So we've known around here who actually Gervonta Davis is, but obviously he got more notoriety when
the that's what I'm talking about. Being known local don't matter. That don't count.
Right. No, I hear you. Here's another question that someone left for you. So I've been watching Tevin Farmer since the beginning and always admired his work ethic. What kind of advice can you give boxer to boxer?
Just gotta work hard. It's easy. Just work hard. Everything else will fall in place. It's either you got it or you don't. The hard work will show it.
All right. Seems like a lot of people are commenting here. If you want to go ahead and check out some of these questions too.
I can't even see none.
No?
No, I don't see the views. I don't see the views going up or nothing.
Yeah, it should be. All right, I'll read some of these.
I know, yeah. And could we get off and get back on? It may be that.
Well, we already got 75 people on here right now.
I know, but I can't see him. None of the comments or nothing.
All right, hold on. Let me see.
It'll jump back up. As soon as I get back on.
Right. Actually, do you want to get off and then I'll invite you to join back on?
All right, yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay. All right, so he's gonna get off real quick and try to get back on to read some of your comments. There's a lot of questions that were left earlier today. Once again, Tevin Farmer will be joining us in a second. He's gonna get back on, answer your questions. Go ahead and leave any questions you want on the video feed. Let's see. He's gonna join right back right now. A lot of Lomachenko questions. A lot of Gervonta Davis questions.
All right, yeah, it's better now.
All right, cool.
Yeah,
yeah. If you want to go ahead and pull any of them off the feed, I got a bunch of other ones that people left for you. So
no, just read them to me. I answer straight like that.
all right, cool. Let's see. Let's see.
Hey, Mike, what up, Mike? I see you.
So what do you think was the biggest factor in turning your career around and reinventing yourself?
Changing my environment and putting the right team around me. But that took a little time. Before I didn't really know. I was inexperienced. I didn't know really much about boxing at the time. So it took all this to make me learn and give me knowledge. So once I got the knowledge that I needed to move forward, I started making the right decisions.
Okay. Tell people about, I know we've talked about it before, but I don't know, for people who don't know, talk about, your beginnings in boxing and maybe not taking it, full time and stuff like that. And now to where you are.
Oh yeah, it was crazy, man. When we first started off, I mean, everybody not fortunate to, some people got to work and try to train. Some people don't have the right team around them. Some people don't have the money to eat properly. So all that play a factor in being at the top. With the guys that got the big amateur backgrounds, they basically come out of the amateurs with all the support they need. And in boxing, if you ain't got the support, then 9 times out of 10 you won't make it.
All right. Now you're with DeBella?
Yeah, I'm still with DeBella.
Okay. So basically your next move is just, I guess, waiting on what happens with the title, right?
Yeah, I'm fine for the title regardless. It's just who I'm going to fight for it.
Okay. Now, I don't know if you watched the HBO telecast this past weekend, but Max Kellerman mentioned you. There's a guy named Donnie Nieves who fought. He was the first televised fight.
Okay.
He kind of made mention, not of you fighting. He's a smaller guy. He's a flyweight, but he made mention of the style and said something to the effect of, maybe Tevin Farmer can take bits and pieces of this. Where he's a boxer, he was a counterpuncher, he was a mover. But he thought that he applied more pressure when needed. Did you take anything from the Ogawa fight, or if you had to do it again, would you fight it the same way?
It's hard to say. I went into the fight. I wasn't 100%.
Okay.
Due to the bicep tear and the hand injury, even the 8-month layoff. So it's hard to tell. But I think I did enough for what I could do to get the job done. I mean, I couldn't do much. I did what I could in that fight. So it's hard to answer that question.
Okay. Yeah, and I mean, make no mistake about it. I mean, you'd be hard pressed to find anyone right now that would say Tevin Farmer lost that fight. Everyone we've spoken with, even on these AMAs, when your name comes up, they're like, this should be the IBF champ. So it's just interesting. Some people may say, he should have done this, should have done that. But I thought it was clear, as do many other people, that you should have done that.
A lot of people always say what they would have did or what they could have did or what I should have did. But you got to know the facts behind it. You just can't open your mouth and say what somebody should have did. You got, if you don't know my story, then be a boxing fan and move on. Don't criticize and say what somebody. And I still think I got the job done. You hear me?
You broke up a little bit towards the end right there. Your video's still going. All right, you're back on. I can see you, but I can't hear you. Let me see. All right, we're going to try to bring him back in. Looks like the connection was lost. And we'll get to, I see a lot of you guys asking questions about Burchelt, Lomachenko. We'll go ahead and answer some of those as well. See if we can bring him back in real quick. Right now that he's not on, we'll do a little program plug for next week. We have Clarissa Shields joining us 7 o'clock on Monday. We'll see if Tevin jumps back on right now. I think he was having a little technical difficulties with the audio. Let's see what happens. Go ahead and keep dropping some of these questions, and we will get to them. There's Tevin again. Finally, someone worthy. We try to bring different. Yeah, I do remember you. All right, Tev, you there?
We good?
All right, cool. Yeah, you broke up a little bit, but kind of. I don't know if you want to go over that last part of that question again, but.
What was it again?
Talking about, I think, in regards to if you don't know the background.
Oh yeah.
Of a fight
if you don't,
coming into the.
Exactly. A lot of people say what I could have did or should have did, but they don't know what I went through outside of the ring prior to that. So it's easy for somebody to say that. I mean, nine out of 10 boxers, if they went through what I went through outside of the ring in the past few months before that fight, they wouldn't even be back in the ring.
Right. Let's see. We got a question here from the post we did earlier today. It says, how do you feel you can improve in your boxing career?
How do I feel I can improve my boxing career? I mean, everything right now is little steps. Right now, we're working a lot of offense off of a defense. Making guys miss, making guys pay, and stuff like that. But everything now is little steps. The more fights you get, the better you get, the more experience you get. So only time will tell.
All right. We got a question here from Boxing Love 3003 here on the feed. He says, what about Burchelt and Lomachenko? I'm assuming he's talking about, would you fight them? What do you think of them? Give us your opinion.
I mean, they good. I fight any of them. Lomachenko moved up to 35.
Mm-hmm.
So it'd be a while before me and him fight. But as far as Burchelt, I was supposed to fight him after I won the IBF.
That would be a good fight. Yeah, you guys could unify. Let's see.
I like him.
Okay. Who's your team? Like, talk about your trainers. Who you said switching with the right team. You said earlier before.
I have it's too many to name. I have a lot. It's too many to name. I don't want to leave nobody out.
Okay, who's your head trainer at least?
Chino. I think you met him.
Yeah, I did.
I think you met. Yeah. That's my head trainer. Okay. But I have a lot of different people, but it's too many names, and I don't feel like giving details for all of them.
Okay, I see you. You work the mitts with Coach Anthony. I see you guys do a lot of videos and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's see. Someone's asking about Billy Dibb and Gervonta. So you kind of already answered that.
Yeah.
Let's see. How do you come back from a disappointing decision loss like the one you had? And I guess in terms of, the majority of people seeing that you got robbed and really, staying motivated to come back. I mean, how did that affect you?
It don't affect me at all. It actually helps me. It make me better, make me strive harder. That was a good learning experience for me. Basically, it was a free learning experience fight. I mean, I went there, got the rust off from 8 months and my injuries. I got a little rust off, and I move on to the next. So that was like basically a gift to me that's how I take it.
Okay. Let's see here. What's up, Tevin? Tevin is one of the greatest in the game. He got robbed for his title. Respect to anyone that gets in the ring. This is kind of part of the question that you were asked before already, but would you fight Burchett in Mexico? Or would you want it neutral? Do you care about that stuff?
Would I fight Burchett where?
In Mexico, but basically in his backyard.
If I got a belt too?
Yeah.
Why would I do that? It's stupid.
There you go.
I don't need Burchett.
Let's see. Ortiz, he's money. He won that last fight. Let's see. Let's talk about your pound for pound list. Who do you think is best in the game right now? Who are some of the guys that you like?
I don't have an order because pound can be. It's just so many different categories of pound for pound. So
right.
There's no order, but I would say guys like Canelo. I would definitely say Lomachenko. I would definitely say Terrence Crawford. Do Andre Ward count now that he retired?
I don't know, man. He kind of said something over the weekend. He's like, "I'm a fighter." He's like, Kovalev wants a third fight.
Well, you can Andre Ward.
Okay.
You can say guys like you can say Triple G. And it's a few. It's way more. It's way more. It depends on who you ask and what's the category, because pound for pound list can be mentioned in different ways.
Someone's asking about Gary Russell. Would that be a fight you would want to take at any point?
Say that again.
Someone's asking about Gary Russell Jr. Is that a fight you'd want to take at any point in the future?
Yeah, everybody that's around my weight class, we were on the same age. He a little older than me though, but we all around the same age, same class. All these fights is going to happen.
Okay.
They gotta happen. They have to.
One question from A Little Too Fly says, "What do you want to accomplish before thinking about retirement?"
Probably become, of course, make a lot of millions. That's number one. But probably become like a 3-time world champion.
Okay. Now actually is a good time. We talked about this earlier, but I'll be sending Tevin one of these gloves tomorrow. To enter to win a signed glove by Tevin Farmer, just leave a comment on the photo that we posted earlier today, announcing the AMA with him. He'll sign it, and we'll send it off to you. We'll pick one winner a little bit tonight. Let's see. You seeing the questions still?
Yeah, I can see him, yeah.
Cool. Yeah, if you want to pick any of those off. Let's see. Who are you picking? There's a lot of fights this weekend, man. Who are you picking, Wilder or Ortiz?
Wilder Ortiz. May the best man win.
Diplomatic answer.
May the best man win. I mean,
you gonna be
that's
up
how
there?
I feel. That's how I feel about all fighters. I mean, may the best man win, unless you my friend or I got some type of relationship with you, then I'm going for you. But other than that, I say let the best man win. And in a fight like that, it's hard to tell. It can go either way.
I agree. Should be a good one for while it lasts.
Yeah, sure.
Let's see. Could you have made easier work of Conor McGregor than Floyd did?
Conor McGregor actually did pretty good, didn't he?
He lasted more than a round. I mean, that's what people want to see.
He won like 10?
Something like that. Yeah, I think it was 10. Let's see. If you weren't boxing, what would you be doing? Let's see. Your feet. You back?
My bad. You can hear me?
I can hear you now. Can you hear me? Yeah, I can see you. The question was, if you weren't boxing, what would you be doing?
If I wasn't boxing, what I'd be doing? I'd probably be a nurse or something. I don't know what I'd be doing, honestly. I'd be doing something, though. I'll tell you that.
Okay. Let's see. What is your bread and butter move or punch that no one can stop?
I can't answer that on here. People might be watching.
Or what's your favorite punch?
Yeah, people might be watching.
We're gonna post the replay too, so I hear you. Any?
I seen somebody say.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I seen somebody say Nino versus me, Farmer. Go ahead. I'm listening. Go ahead.
Cool. Are there any other sports you play or that you're a fan of?
I played basketball before. I played football. I'm a fan of football and basketball.
Okay. You're a Philly guy. You must be happy then, right?
Hell yeah. This Philly year, man. For some reason, I'm trying to tell y'all, this Philly year, man. We got a lot of big things coming out. Eagles won the Super Bowl. Tevin Farmer about to win the championship.
All right. I have to disagree with you, but we shall see.
What you disagree on?
I'm DC through and through, man, through and through.
Yeah, but
I got.
Yeah, but
no, the Eagles. Obviously, you guys won. I'm just talking about.
Yeah, but so what do you disagree on?
I mean, Wizards. The Wizards. We just beat Philly.
Y'all just beat Philly?
Yeah, we just beat Philly last night.
And what? Basketball?
Basketball. Yeah.
Oh no, I said football and boxing.
Oh, okay, boxing. Yeah. For sure.
Shout out to the Sixers.
Let's see. Would you like to? There's a question on here that says, "Would you like to fight Camille Lassick again?"
Camille Lassick. I mean, do I? Would I? I don't see a point, honestly. I would though. Okay. I'll fight him. I'll beat his ass. Most people that beat me at the beginning of my career when I first started boxing. None of them motherfuckers can't beat me right now. I'll beat all their ass.
Right. It's kind of interesting because, yeah, people try to look at your box record or whatever your record and then be like, oh, why doesn't he fight? But you're just like,
I ain't losing Javier.
Right. Let's see some of these other questions. Will you spar anyone?
Would I spar anyone? Meaning anybody?
I guess anybody. That's from.
No, I don't spar anybody.
Let's see. Who's your favorite fighter of all time?
I don't have one.
Let's see. Who's the best fighter in the history of Philadelphia?
I don't know.
Let's see.
I'm not a real big boxing historian guy.
Would you say you're a boxing fan outside of the work that you do?
I'm not a big fan, but I'm a fan. I like who I like.
Okay.
But that, I'm not rushing home to watch a fight unless it's something that I want to see.
Okay.
Like, I'm not catching every fight on TV. I'm not doing that.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. There's some people that are like at all the fights. Are you going to any of the fights this weekend?
I don't know. Maybe.
Okay.
I might go to Wilder Ortiz, but I think I got something important to do, so I'm not sure.
All right. Let's see. A lot of questions coming in. Make sure you drop your question here. Anything you want Tevin to answer. Let's see. Someone's asking about Wilder Ortiz again. He said earlier, may the best man win. Wilder Ortiz is a tough one to call. For Wilder Ortiz.
Yeah. May the best man win.
Let's see.
May the best man win.
Do you be trying to holler at the ring girls?
Do I holler at the ring girls?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't never holler at the ring girls. I don't pay them no mind, honestly.
We actually asked. We asked Andy Vences, I think, if the ring girls ever distract you when you're in the ring. He said they don't, but it's a question that's come up before.
Yeah, nah, we won't pay them no mind. We won't care about no chick. We trying to get this money and win these fights.
Right. There's a goal in front of you, bigger than that. Let's see. Is it too late to start boxing at 20?
I started at 19.
There you go. Let's see. Someone asking, when do you fight again? He also answered that earlier. I don't know if you want to take that again for some people that just joined.
I'll probably fight in May for the World Tour again.
Okay. So look out May. All depends on what happens with the hearing for Ogawa. So we shall see.
Yeah, no matter what happens, I'm still fighting. I'm
yeah.
gonna fight regardless, no matter what.
In terms of your opponent, I know that's what people are going to wonder. You know, who you're fighting. We got about 10 more minutes. Answer some more of these questions. We really appreciate you joining us. We got Tevin Farmer with us. Once again, if you didn't hear, he's going to be signing a glove. We will give it away. You can just drop a comment on the post that we did earlier today, and we'll pick a winner later on today.
I'm making all these dudes suffer now when I get back in that ring. Seriously, they gonna see something they never seen before from me.
How's the hand?
Man, my hand get better by the day. You gotta remember, I got shot in August, July 29th, which is August.
Right.
September, October, November, December. So it was only like 3 or 4 months when I fought that my hand was healed up. So now it's an extra 2, so it's like 6 months. So by the time I fight, it'd be like 7, 8 months. So it's getting better by the day.
Okay. Did they have you do any special like rehab or anything like that? Did you see anyone in particular? I know there are hand doctors.
Yeah, I had rehab. I couldn't even close my hand.
Yeah.
So I had rehab to do that, and then once I got to close my hand, I started building my strength back up in that joint.
Okay. Let's see. Is it hard to get fights and move up in the rankings?
No, not if you got the right people behind you. You can do anything in boxing.
This question's come up a bunch of times. Who do you got, Errol or Crawford?
That's the fight I need to see. I'll rush home for that fight. I'll rush home for that.
You'd be a fan then?
Yeah. I'll rush home for that. Yeah. I would definitely rush.
For sure.
I think I prefer that fight over any other fight.
You prefer that one over which one?
Over any other fight.
Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Do you have any advice for? I think it's a good question. Do you have any advice for up and coming boxers? I think you're a different story and you've come up in a different way. So, I think your opinion is something people would want to hear.
I mean, I get the most simple advice, man, and my advice is just you got to put the work in. I believe every fighter will probably tell you this, but it's the truth. You got to put the work in and try to make the best decisions possible, and don't make decisions off of your emotions. Because some people you gonna love, some people that's around you that's not good for you, you gonna love. So you gonna let your emotions get the best of you, man. If you can love them all you want, if they ain't for you, you got to get rid of them dudes. Period.
Okay.
When it's all said and done, when you felt by yourself. When you eat, everybody eat.
Right. Let's see. Mercury HD. We see you. I see you commenting. She said Tevin is so humble and personable. I love him.
Mercury, what's up, Merc?
Let's see. Someone else asked, what's your ambition? What motivates you?
I don't know what motivates me. I'm self-motivated. I want to be the best at everything I do. Period. There's nothing single. Or, is there nothing? Not one person or not. I'm self-motivated. I just want to be the best. If I can't be the best, I won't do it.
All right. Let's see. Someone here asked, do you think you'll face, I guess, Devin Haney in the future?
Maybe. He's still young, too, so it may happen.
Okay. Hey, what's up from Los Angeles? What's up, y'all? Let's see what other questions you got. Make sure you guys leave some more questions. I'm going to pull a couple more off of the post that we did earlier. Let's see. Someone asked, are you more focused? Well, obviously not more focused on the ref, but do you focus on the ref at all when you're in the ring?
Los Angeles.
Do you focus on the referee at all when you're in the ring?
I don't even see the ref, man. I'll be straight focused on the fighter. Straight on the fighter at all times.
Let's see. Who are your? I don't even know if you'll be able to answer this one. Who are your top 3 boxers to study? I mean, do you watch a lot of tape? Do you watch boxers, different styles?
Ask that again. People keep calling me.
Okay, now I can hear you. Couldn't hear you for a second.
You heard me?
Can you hear me?
That again. Yeah,
okay.
Ask that again.
Let me see. Who are your top 3 boxers to study?
I don't study. I want to start studying. Say that again.
Do you watch tape? Like if you got a guy coming up, just to get his style?
Not really. I have before, but that's not like that's not a routine. Like I don't just do it.
Let's see. Someone said HBO was talking about you on Saturday. Yeah, we actually asked them that earlier in regards to what Max Kellerman said.
I actually didn't hear it. I'm gonna go listen to it when I hang up.
Yeah, check it out. If you need the clip, I can send it to you too. I have it.
Oh yes, send me that. Hey, right. Do that.
Yeah.
I watched the whole.
All right. Let's see. Ortiz or Wilder. He already answered that one. Says Tev might fight in March out in Jersey. Is there any truth to that?
No, that's not true. That's not true.
Have you ever had the urge to use the restroom during a fight?
Not during the fight, but like before I was ready to walk out.
Let's see. Why is Davis on you so hard?
I wish I could answer that, Joe. I don't even know. It's crazy because he started the whole shit and then played the innocent role, man. You can't do that.
Right. Let's see. Will you ever come to the UK to fight? And kind of just extending that question, is there anywhere you want to go other than, the US to fight?
UK.
Any cities in particular?
Huh?
Any cities in the US?
Any cities in the US, you mean in the UK?
No, I mean in the US. Just any other cities other than, where you fought already.
It don't even matter, to be honest. The top spots is New York and Vegas. So I fought both of them places. So
okay. How often do you train in a week?
I train 6 days a week. Okay. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Cool. Guys, we got about 5 minutes. Go ahead and drop your questions. Tevin's here. Ask me anything, basically. Just go ahead and drop a question and we'll pick it up. Let's see. Contender, you think you dominate?
How many views we at?
Right now we're at 44. I think with the highest we hit was right around 80.
Okay.
But then with the replay, we put it up on YouTube. Should just,
right,
higher and higher. Do you still want to fight Tank? Yeah, everybody asking about Tank, but kind of exhausted that topic.
Yeah, it's going crazy.
Fight some piece of ass. Someone said, "How was it sparring Lomachenko? Did you guys spar?"
Hell yeah, we sparred a lot of times.
Okay, how was that?
That was great work, man. I mean, that was one of my learning curves.
You think he's one of the best out there right now?
Absolutely, he is.
All right.
I've been told people that before, years ago. I said, that boy no joke, that boy nice.
Right. Someone's asking, who was the opponent you learned the most from?
Opponent or spar?
Yeah, opponent.
I can't say I learned more from one opponent than the other. Every fight the learning experience. So that's what make the whole packet at the end of the day. You're gonna learn something from every fighter that you fight. You're gonna learn something different. And that's what's gonna create who you become at the end. you can't take one opponent and learn everything from him. So you can't take one opponent and learn everything. So it's going to take multiple fights to become the packet that you will be in the end. So I say I learned different stuff from everybody.
All right. Now tomorrow there's obviously a big press conference announcing the Canelo Triple G2. You mentioned them before as two of the best guys right now. Who do you think wins that rematch?
Canelo acted like one of my favorite fighters. I think Canelo win.
Okay.
Triple G is a hell of a fighter, though. You never know, but I'm gonna say Canelo.
All right. Someone's asking, has Ogawa reached out to you for a rematch? He kind of answered this earlier, so I don't know if you want to touch on that again. Let him know.
Rematch, he gotta pass that test first.
Okay. Yeah. So Tevin said he's fighting for the title regardless in May. Ogawa has that hearing coming up. So
in March.
Yeah, in March. So we shall see. It could be Billy Dib. It could be Ogawa again.
Even one of them going to beat. So.
All right. Yeah, we look forward to seeing that one. We'll take a couple more questions and then we'll wrap it up. Like I said, we really appreciate you jumping on with us. Let's see.
Man.
Who hits the hardest? I guess out of people you faced.
So I don't get hit. I'm being. No, right. I'm being honest. I don't get hit.
He said he wants to fight in the UK. He did answer that question.
I love the UK. I can't wait to come over there, man. Eddie Hearn's got to make that happen, man. It's crazy because me and Eddie Hearn follow each other on social media too.
Yeah.
What?
That'll be big for sure.
I got a lot of fans over the UK. I probably got more fans over there than the US.
You think?
Yeah.
Where are your followers at now? How many you got?
136,600 something.
All right. You surpassed us, man. We were ahead of you before.
That's all from the muscle, man. That's all from the muscle.
Right.
And from the muscle and with the help of certain boxing pages and grinding from I ain't had that big promoter pushing me and getting me my followers. I got it from the muscle and
yeah, no, I remember.
Down. Huh?
I remember from the beginning, man. It was word of mouth and
it's crazy. I slowed down for a little bit, but now I'm about to pick it back up. I'm gonna try to touch 200 within the next month.
That's how it's got to be, man. Well, for sure, we will. We'll look out for that official announcement. Like I said, I'll connect with you on sending you that video from this past weekend. Really appreciate you joining.
Yeah, send it to me so I can. You can send it through Instagram with my phone.
Your number, but if not, I'll DM you and get your number. But also, in case you guys didn't hear, a couple things. We'll post the full version of this video and audio on our YouTube channel. That'll be up like in about 30 minutes. And then Tevin's going to be signing a glove for you guys. Go ahead and leave a comment on the post that we put up earlier today on our page. Just leave your your Instagram name, and then we'll pick a random winner a little bit later tonight. Make sure you
want me to post it too?
Yeah. So anything else you want to say, go ahead and let the fans know, and we'll catch up with you soon.
I mean, just keep supporting me. We're gonna keep grinding again to the top, and I'm gonna keep motivating.
That's what's up. All right, man. Have a good night, and we'll talk soon.
All right, my boy. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it.